the previous lecture, I told you something about English and how it is used, how it is structured, how it is made. Today, I will go ahead of that. Today, my topic is Introduction to Grammar. Grammar, you know, is very important portion of your syllabus. Not only for syllabus, but to use English correctly, grammar is very important. So, from the paper point of view, in your objective type MCQs portion, there is 50% weightage of grammar. And in subjective paper as well, you cannot write as well until and unless you know basics of grammar. So it is very important. So I will try to make you understand the concepts of grammar. Remember one thing before I start. Grammar is not something that you can memorize, that you can learn it by heart, but it is to understand, to make your concepts clear. Once your concepts are clear in grammar, you will never be facing any difficulty in future to make sentences, to write essays, to write composition, anything. So try to understand the concept. First of all, I will try to tell you what is grammar. Grammar is a set of supposed rules, the ways and techniques how the words, the phrases, the sentences are structured, how they are made, and how they function. In brief, we can say grammar is the techniques or ways to use, to make and use English. Make and use English means structure and function of what? Of words, phrases, clauses, sentences, and so on. So this is the way how to make and use English language. This is grammar. Now, we can divide grammar into two types. Not types, but there are two functions of grammar. Number one is called syntax, and number two is semantics. So what is syntax? So, study of structure of words, phrases, clauses and sentences and so on. So when a word, a phrase, a clause or a sentence is structured correctly, we say syntaxically it is a correct sentence. Semantic is concerned with the meanings and function of words, phrases, clauses and sentences. So you can see these both portions of grammar, both constituents of grammar combine to work as a unit to make things clear. It is not only the structure that is important, it is the meanings that are important. Only structure. Let's say I write a sentence. She sings a song. It is a complete sentence with correct structure. Because why is it having correct structure? The subject, the verb, the article, the object are placed on the right place. They are placed rightly in a sentence. So this is syntactically a correct sentence, and it is giving a meaning, it is giving a complete sense. So it is semantically also it is a good and complete sentence. Now, since she sang a, this is also a combination of words, but this does not make a correct sentence. You might understand the meanings, but syntactically this is not a correct sentence. In the same way, I write a sentence. So, let's see this example. Colorless green beans were sleeping idly. Colorless green bean. Colorless green are adjectives. Beans are nouns, subjects. Verb is helping verb. Sleeping is verb. Idly is adverb. So in this sentence, the structure of sentence is exactly correct. Subject, adjective, helping verb, verb and adverb are in their right places. So, in syntax, it is a correct sentence, but it is a meaningless sentence. It is not giving you the meanings. It is a meaningless sentence. So, semantically, it is not a correct sentence. So, it is proved a sentence, a word, a clause, a phrase should be correct with reference to its syntax as well as semantics. So, these are the basics of grammar. To go forward from here, to use syntax and semantics in grammar, we have divided all the words. The basic thing is a word. So we have divided all the words we use in grammar in English in parts of speech. What are parts of speech? That you have studied in your previous classes, in your middle classes. Parts of speech. Let's understand what is parts of speech. So speech is whatever you say, whatever you write, whatever you listen, whatever you read. That is the speaking. What is uttered, what is said. So anything we say, anything we speak can be divided into different parts. Those parts are words. So we can say parts of speech is in fact classes of words. You know, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of words. And those thousands and thousands and thousands of words have been classified generally in 8 types, 8 parts. What are those parts? I will write it here. Number 1 is noun. Number 2 is pronoun. Number 3 is verb. Number 4 is adjective. Number 5 is adverb. Number 6, preposition. Number 7, conjunction. And number 8 is interjection. So that means any word that we speak, that we write, that we listen is included in any one of these 8 parts. When you browse or when you consult different books, there are some books that tell that there are more than 8 parts of speech. But generally, it is consensus that there are 8 parts of speech. Whatever else is beyond these 8, that are also part of any one of these. For example, when we study noun, we also discuss subject and object. Whenever we discuss adjective, very important. Whenever we discuss adjective, we discuss article, we discuss determiners. We discuss articles and we discuss determiners. When we discuss verb, we discuss infinitives, we discuss gerunds, we discuss participles. So, if you count these as separate parts of speech, it can be 9, 10, 11, 12. But we will arrange them in such a way, we will discuss these 8 one by one, and when we come to adjective, under adjective, we will discuss article and determiners. When we come to verb, we will discuss infinitives, gerunds, start noun, we'll discuss subject and object. So, when we will be able to understand all these parts of speech, the words and their types in detail, we will also be able to make and understand phrases, clauses and sentences. We will be able to use them in different sentences and different techniques of how to make sentences, how to use these words in different sentences. So this is introduction to grammar. I'll stop here because once we start noun, it will take some time. So in my next lecture, I will discuss noun in detail. So that is it for me today.